Every day we use plastic in some way, but did you know how much of this plastic gets dumped into our oceans? In 2010, National Geographic estimated that 8 million tons of plastic trash ended up in the ocean from coastal countries alone. This amount of plastic exceeds the amount of plankton 6 times over. They also estimated that if nothing is done to improve how garbage is collected and managed, by 2020 the amount of plastic in our oceans is estimated to increase tenfold. These pieces of plastic in our oceans can take up to 400 years to biodegrade and has been found to have dire consequences for up to 700 species of marine wildlife. There are many cases in which marine life has gotten stuck in plastic netting or other plastic products found in the oceans. This can sometimes make it almost impossible for the individual to move or eat. One of the biggest issues with plastic is when it starts to break down from waves and sunlight. The plastic does not disappear. Instead, it is degraded into smaller pieces known as microplastics. Then these microplastics absorb other dangerous chemicals such as DDT or PCBs in the seawater and are eventually introduced into marine food chains if the particles are eaten. These ingested chemicals become a problem through a process known as bioaccumulation. In this process, the microplastics are mistaken for phytoplankton, the lowest trophic level in marine ecosystems. As the chemicals are ingested, the toxins accumulate in the tissues of organisms. Then as the phytoplankton are consumed by zooplankton, the toxicity is ingested at a higher dose. This is due to zooplankton consuming many phytoplankton during their lifespan. As the zooplankton are then eaten by smaller fish, the toxicity increases even more. This process will continue to increase the toxicity concentration as it gets higher up the food chain, starting from the lowest trophic level phytoplankton to the highest trophic level seabirds. When seabirds ingest the chemicals from bioaccumulation, it results in calcium depletion, which causes the bird's eggshells to become thin and crack when sat on for incubation. This loss of offspring results in a drastic decline of population numbers. This bioaccumulation does not only affect marine life, but affects humans as well. When humans ingest marine life, they are also ingesting the toxins that marine animal had in its system, which can have unknown effects on the human body. There are so many small changes that we can all make in our daily lives to reduce the amount of plastics we use. We can stop drinking from plastic water bottles and instead use reusable bottles. Use paper bags instead of plastic. Avoid plastic packaging, including styrofoam cups and containers. Don't use products that contain microbeads. Introduce bag taxes or bans, and you can even participate in local beach cleanups. So will you take action, or will you sit there and watch the life in our oceans wash away?